The Red Dragon pack arrived for blood, only to find their hatchlings asleep on the human's chest. HFY Hub score 9.3 out of 10. You know when you find a weird bug in your house, but instead of squishing it, you give it a name and a tiny piece of lettuce? That's Ryan. He's stuck on a lonely research station when he hears scratching at the airlock. Most people would call security. Ryan opens the door and finds 3 freezing baby dragons. The hook is pure, unfiltered coziness. What if you accidentally adopted the children of an alien warlord, and instead of killing you, she decides you're the babysitter now? It's a story about how acting like a dad can stop an interstellar war before it even starts. The vibe of this story is just soft. It reminded me so much of that calico cat I used to feed in the parking garage. I spent weeks just sitting near her, letting her eat, until one day she just curled up on my foot. That moment of absolute trust is what this whole story is built on. Ryan doesn't have weapons or shields, he has protein bars and blankets. When the dragon matriarch bursts in ready for violence and finds her kids sleeping on his chest, I swear my heart grew 3 sizes. It's that feeling of quiet victory when kindness wins over aggression. The characters are adorable. Ryan is just a tired guy trying his best. The hatchlings Ruby, Crimson, and Scarlet have distinct personalities, from the troublemaker to the clinger. And Sarah the dragon mom is terrifying but reasonable. The tropes are found family and humans pack bond with anything, played completely straight and wholesome. The recommendation: if you need a break from grimdark sci-fi or if you've ever been chosen by a stray animal, this is for you. It's the literary equivalent of a warm cup of cocoa. Number 1, accessibility barrier, 10 out of 10. Super easy to get into, no complex backstory needed. Guy finds Bobby's, Guy saves Bobby's, mom finds Guy. It flows naturally and explains everything you need to know as it happens. Number 2, character cred, 10 out of 10. Ryan feels like a real person. His reactions to the dragons worrying about protocol but saving them anyway are very human. The hatchlings feel like real toddlers, just with wings and telepathy. Number 3, closure status, 10 out of 10. Total closure: we get the rescue, the confrontation, the adoption, and a look at their new life. It wraps up perfectly with no loose ends. Number 4, dialogue drip, 9 out of 10. The telepathic communication is handled well. It's not just words, it's feelings and images, which feels unique. The conversation between Sarah and Ryan about pack bonds is surprisingly touching. Number 5, endgame payoff, 10 out of 10. The ending where Ryan gets formally adopted into the dragon pack? Awesome. It's the ultimate validation of his kindness. He didn't just save the kids, he gained a whole family. Number 6, found family factor, 10 out of 10. This is the definition of found family. A human dad, a dragon mom, and 3 scaly kids living in a mountain. It's beautiful and messy and perfect. Number 7, HFY video length, 1530 min. It's a good length, you get enough time to see the bond form, which makes the ending feel earned. It never feels rushed or dragged out. Number 8, logic coagulation, 9 out of 10. The dragon's telepathy explains why they can communicate so easily, which is a nice touch. The biological needs, heat, protein, are consistent and make sense. Number 9, narrative gut punch, 8 out of 10. It's not sad, but the moment where Scarlet refuses to leave Ryan for her own mother, that hits you right in the feelings. It shows how deep the bond goes. Number 10, packing pulse, 9 out of 10. Starts slow with the daily routine, builds tension with the arrival of the fleet, and then settles into a nice, warm conclusion. Very relaxing to listen to. Number 11, possible sequel, yes. The story ends with Ryan settling into his new life. You could easily write more stories about him raising the hatchlings or dealing with dragon politics. Number 12, POV perspective, 9 out of 10. We switch between Ryan and Sarah, which works great. Seeing the terrifying human kidnapper turn out to be a napping guy covered in bobbies is hilarious from Sarah's perspective. Number 13, the human edge, 10 out of 10. The human edge here is simply care. Ryan's superpower isn't strength or smarts, it's that he automatically cares for helpless things. It's a very positive view of humanity. Number 14, the onion factor tearjerker score, 9 out of 10. I teared up a little. The scene where the dragons choose him as pack is just so sweet. It's happy tears, not sad ones. Number 15, thematic resonance, 10 out of 10. Trust and responsibility. The story is all about how taking responsibility for others builds trust. It's a simple but powerful message. Number 16, Trope Remix score 8 out of 10. It takes the Dragon Rider trope and makes it domestic. Instead of riding into battle, they're napping and eating snacks. It's a cozy twist. Number 17, Visual Bang per Buck 9 out of 10. The descriptions of the dragons, ruby red scales, golden eyes, are vivid. I could picture the pile of sleeping dragons clearly. Number 18, Wholesomeness/Cozy rating 10 out of 10. Maximum cozy, this story is basically a warm blanket in text form. Even the war fleet turns out to be just worried parents. Number 19, World Building Vibe check 9 out of 10. The Dragon Society feels fleshed out with their pack structures and settlements. It feels like a real culture, not just monsters. Number 20, Xenobiology integration 9 out of 10. I liked the details about the dragons needing heat and specific proteins. It made them feel like biological creatures with real needs. HFY Hub score 9.3 out of 10. Hope to see you at the next HFY Hub video review.